TEQ Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks is the next Super EZA, and my goodness, is he broken. How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we have some unanticipated news for the JP Dokkan side of things. We have the announcement for the next Super EZA, and to many surprise, it is not SDR Broly or Full Power Frieza, who we assumed were going to be next. In fact, they jumped ahead and are Super EZA in the TEQ Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. So it looks like they will be more themed to whatever the celebrations are, as opposed to what they had originally said, where they would go in sequential order. So we're going to take a look at this Gotenks EZA, what he does, as well as a few other in-game announcements that may be hinting towards what we can anticipate for JP's Part 2, or possibly the Golden Week celebration coming up here at the end of the month. So let's go ahead, let's start things off with looking at the information for the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. So shout out to the homie Goresh for putting up the translations as quick as he did. So we have the Grim Reaper of Justice's Rampage. Remember, they only adjust the passive effect of the Super EZA, so everything else is going to remain the same. So he gets attack 140% when performing a super attack. He gets defense 70% when ki is 11 or less. That was what he originally had. It was so basic, they could basically do the world with this sub EZA. Now that he has EZA'd, he gets attack and defense 150% at the start of turn. He gets an additional attack 200% and defense 100%. So that is a 350% attack increase on super attack and 250 defense increase on super attack. He gives super class allies and defense 33% and extreme class allies defense 33% for 3 turns from the first appearance. So he's a support type for 3 turns. He has attack and defense 100% when 11 or less ki, and attack and defense 50% per super attack performed to the max of 150%. So he builds on super attack. He also has a chance of performing a critical hit and reduces damage received by 50% for the turn if the ki meter is 11, once all allies attacking in the same turn have collected ki spheres. He has a high chance of evading enemies' attack and gains an additional 33% chance to evade enemies' attack when performing a super attack if the ki meter is 12. So, looking at this basically means, right, like most EZAs and even the Super EZAs as of late, well, I mean, I guess Super Saiyan 3 Goku kind of wanted to be in slot 1, although if there were AoEs you could get away with slot 3, but knowing that, right, everybody in the turn has to collect ki spheres and then he can get their, I don't know how that wouldn't happen. I'm trying to understand this damage reduced passive. If ki meter is 11, once all allies attacking in the same turn have collected their ki spheres. I don't understand when you would have a situation where you wouldn't collect ki spheres. I mean, yeah, I'm not sure about that specific wording, but I assume he's got his damage reduction, so 50% damage reduction, and he has a 50% chance to dodge and then a 33% chance to dodge, so pretty nice there, plus the 3 turns of defense support for super and extreme class allies. Now, I know there was an adjustment that Goresh had made to the extreme. Okay, so actually, interesting. Okay, so it's actually the opposite. So for the support, super class allies are gaining defense, extreme class allies are gaining attack. Okay, interesting. So depending on how your team is set up with him, you could have, you know, more offense or more defense depending on who's on the team. So interesting. So it does look like with most cases you'll want to probably we'll have to see what his defense looks like, but I mean, he'll at least have some pretty decent defense if you go for the 11 ki, but it sounds like in order to gain the additional chance to dodge, you're going to want to go for the 12 ki, which may be more beneficial to him. But that'll be, I'm interested to see how this guy kind of plays out. He looks great, right? These percentage buff that he's getting immediately, right, on start of turn is already huge. Add that to what he's getting per super attacks, right? Adding another 150% to that. He's probably going to be pretty good both offensively and defensively for an EZA unit. So really, really excited to see how this guy performs in game. Now, I don't have this guy on JP, and I don't even believe I have him on global, so he's definitely one we're going to be picking up when he shows up. Very, very interesting. So I actually did want to take a look here at his super attack effect. Where is he? Here he is. What was his original super attack effect on his EZA? Raises attack for 1 turn, right? Because this isn't going to change, so whatever this is what he's going to have. So raises attack for 1 turn, massively raises attack for 1 turn, causes immense damage to the enemy, and greatly lowers defense. Okay, so he's going to be... okay, so depending on what you want to get. So if you get the... I think this was the 11 key, right? Let's come down here. 3, so 3. Okay. Oh, here we go. Alright, so the Super Ghost Kamikaze attack is number 4. So this is if you get 9 to 10 key. The Charging Ultra Boo Volley attack, this is if you get his 11 key. And then the Super Ghost Kamikaze attack is if you get his 12 key. And then... Okay. Alright, so... yeah, okay, so this one is for the 12 key. This one's for the 9 to 10 key. This is for the 11 key, and then this is for the 12 key. So you're looking at the super attack effect that he had before, and plus his passive, it does seem like the 11 key is more beneficial to him. Although if you need him to dodge, then you would go for the 12 key. So interesting. He's going to be interesting, but he does look good based on what we're seeing here from the Homie Garesh's translation. So that is not all that was announced, though. We had a surprise announcement here along with this, and that is the announcement of a new event, the legendary FRIEZA event. To many people's surprise, I mean, we've been saying we needed this for a while, and at some point we kind of just gave up hope that it was coming once they introduced the red zone and giving us different FRIEZA events. But here we are, legendary FRIEZA event. AGL Bardock rise on up, because this is his event. He's going to be rocking solid here, as well as like Int Namek Goku, right, who gets that extra passive. Hey, who knows? Maybe this is an indicator that his EZA is on the horizon. But very, very excited for this. I wonder if this means we'll get like a revamp for the legendary Goku event to counter this, right? Because there's quite a few events that well, I mean, I guess we got the Blue Zone, and I mean, who's to say? But new legendary FRIEZA event, gonna be exciting. That means there's gonna be tickets for it, as well as a bunch of stones. Now, this is only coming to JP Dokkan, and if this is part of the lead up to Golden Week, we could see this coming during Golden Week celebration, much like the legendary Goku GT event on the 2021 Golden Week celebration, or this is part of Topo's celebration, in which case Global will see this more than likely during the August campaign between Worldwide and Anniversary. But very, very exciting stuff to see this come in. This is a new FRIEZA asset. I don't think there is a FRIEZA that uses this art, unless I'm mistaken. If I am, somebody in the comments let me know, but I don't recognize this FRIEZA asset here, which means there could be a new FRIEZA on the horizon, possibly connected to this right here. We have a new story mode update coming to JP Dokkan after this coming maintenance. Maybe in this, according to JP's schedule update that they did during their last producer letter, we're supposed to be getting a new free-to-play LR through the quest mode, so maybe that's the FRIEZA. Maybe that's what this image is from. I could be wrong here, but I just do not, at this moment, recognize this. This looks new to me, but let me know in the comments down below if I might be off on that one. All right, and that is it. Oh, they are also revamping the Ginyu Force EZA area, which means they're probably wrapping all 5 Ginyu Force EZAs and the LR EZA into one event, like they did with the movie Hero EZAs, just to make it simpler to grind them all out. So that means you can refresh all of these stones when the time comes. So good stuff there. I wonder if this is hinting that Part 2 LR is going to be some type of FRIEZA, or maybe an LR Ginyu Force. Who's to say, right? The big leading theories right now are that this is hinting towards Golden Week, or that this is hinting towards the Part 2 LR. I suppose we'll find out within 24 hours which one it is. So, guys, that is it for the video. Not much there other than the EZA info and maybe some hints at what lies ahead. So if you guys like that video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let me know, what do you guys think of Gotenks' EZA, and what do you think these new events are hinting at? Let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.